Hi everyone, I'm Dee, and this is the DEEbrief. You can find me on www.whackedoutesig.ca, on my Facebook page, or here on my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a juice review from Jugheads. So that's www.jugheads.co. And I've got 6 juices here to try. So let's get started. First up, we've got Cheweewii tea. This is 12 milligram, 40 PG, 60 VG. And this is supposed to be kind of a tea blend with a bit of a fruity aftertaste. Let's give this a try. I am vaping this one at about 10 watts. So this is a really unique taste. You definitely get the tea out of it. And you get that kind of, when you have like an herbal tea and it's not exactly like eating the fruit. Like you get the sort of fruit aftertaste to it. There's just that hint of it there, but it's not really, the major flavor in there. That's what I'm getting from this juice. It's really mild. It's really mellow. I kind of prefer a little bit of stronger flavors myself. It's a good juice, not quite to my styles, but I do like it. Definitely would be, like, if you like the milder flavors, would be a good one for you. I'm not getting any perfumey, I'm not getting any chemically aftertaste. And just in the interest of disclosure, I've had these juices for about almost a month now, so they have had a nice long steep. Okay, so next up we have E-Sauced. This one again is 40 PG, 60 VG, 12 milligram. I got this one because the description on it just was really interesting. It's like a cherry with a bit of cinnamon and some rum. And I figured, what the heck, we need to give that a try. Okay, so again, we're going to be doing about 10 watts. So I usually do start vaping these before I actually tape. When I first started doing reviews, I was doing them directly on camera for the first time. I ran into a lot of addy problems that way and a lot of frustrations doing the taping. So I do actually tend to try these before I turn the camera on, just to make sure everything's working. This is a juice that, honestly, when I first tried it, I was like, it didn't have any perfumey or chemically taste, but I wasn't really sure what I thought about it. And the longer I vaped it, the more it grew on me. Kind of like it doesn't taste like fluid at all, but I had the same kind of roadmap as I did with fluid. Fluid at first, I was like, and then as I vaped it more and more, I was like, oh yes, must have more of this. Doing the same with this juice. At first, I found the cherry and the cinnamon to be very separate from each other. I didn't think that they blended very well together. And as I vape more and more of this, I find myself reaching for my octopus that I had it set up in to have more and more of it. And I actually ended up tanking it last night. I'm not sure that I would do this one on a Jenny. I think the cinnamon would come across a little bit too harsh. Personally, I think you'd want something silica to vape this off of. If you have, a glass cardo tank, again, would be pretty good. I wouldn't do this one in a plastic cartomizer. I think the cinnamon is enough to crack your plastic. But I really do like this one. It has grown on me. And it's kind of surprising because at first it was not my favorite of the 6 that I tried. So it's a really unique juice, and congratulations, Juggy, on making such an interesting flavor. If you like bold flavors, I would definitely give this one a check out. Get more of the cherry on the inhale. The cinnamon starts hitting, right towards the finish when you got the vape right near the back of your tongue. And then on the exhale, and just a really interesting taste, and definitely one that I have been enjoying. Okay, so moving right along, we have vanilla chai. If you've watched any of my other reviews, I really like chai. So far, the favorite chai that I've had has been from Juggies, the Silky Chai Latte. This one is vanilla chai tea. This one's a 50-50 mix, 12 milligram. And look, Bunnyhead's back! Yay! Okay, so let's give this a try. Okay, so I find this to be a really nice chai. I think I like the chai latte one a little bit better just because of that creamy note to it. But this one is a little bit sweeter. It also has a touch more cinnamon than it does clove. But definitely still one that I like. Oh. Again, this is one that, if you like the cinnamony flavors, if you like strong flavors, this would be one for you. If you're not so much into the cloves and the cinnamon and the strong flavors, you probably want to stay away from really anything chai. But that one's a really good one for me. Very, very much like that one. So on to my Addy would screw on right here. On to black ice. And this is one again that I got because I found the description to be so unique. Again, this one's back to my normal 40 PG 60 VG, 12 milligram. And this one is, I forget exactly which fruits from the description. I don't feel like going looking on the website to give it to you. I believe there's like cranberry, a couple other berries, and then a little bit of anise and mint undertone. And I just thought it sounded really interesting. So again, Bunnyhead's back. We're doing 10 watts. Let's give this a vape. Okay, so again, this is another juice that if you're going to give it a try, I would give it at least a tank before you make up your mind on it. Another one that I've fallen in love with, I'm really glad that when I picked my juices for this one, I took some risks and picked some things that I wouldn't normally pick. Normally I stick to desserty flavors and cinnamony flavors. And I kind of stepped out of my normal zone and decided to try some new ones, and I'm so glad I did. This one is, you get that really nice full fruity, the sweet. There's just enough anise and mint to make it feel a little bit cooling on the vape. You don't really get a lot of that. I don't really taste the anise at all. I more feel it. Again, another juice I really like. I think this is one of the more unique flavor combinations that I've had. Okay, so I'm going to put that one down. But again, I'm sure you could tell as I was talking there, this one is, one of my favorites, or new favorites, I should say. I really enjoyed it. If you like things that it's not the same cooling as you would get with a menthol. It's kind of like little bit of a slight tingle, almost like colada, but not quite. You have to try it because I can't really do justice to it in words. But another one that I really liked. Okay, so on to the next one. This one is organic gingerbread. I'm going to tell you right now, because as I already told you, I tried these already before I started rolling the camera on this. This one's my favorite. I'm sure you'll all be shocked if you've seen any of my previous reviews, because I've never ever expressed an interest in gingerbread or cinnamony flavors before. So 10 watts again, bunny head on the Vamel. So I just love this gingerbread. I've had gingerbreads before that I've really liked from other companies. This is the first one I've had from Jugheads. This one I just, I don't know what it was like before I let it steep for a month because I didn't try it at first. But it just, everything melds so well together. Like the ginger, cinnamony, spices. It's just right. Gingerbread is my favorite kind of cookie, right behind peanut butter cookies. I don't want to stop vaping this one just yet, so you're going to have to watch me for a little bit. Okay, so I suppose I should move on to the last one before I bore you all. So the last one is Peach Cobbler. And again, this is my normal 40 PG, 60 VG. So I'm doing this one on an iGo-S. I don't know if you guys have used little iGo-S. They're awesome, cute little addies, but I keep making my wick too big. And I have trouble getting everything set up on it. Sure that we're not showing any problems. Yay! Okay, so Peach Cobbler, bunny head, ammo about 10 watts. So yesterday I actually tried this one on a different dripper. I don't know if maybe I had trouble with my coil or maybe my palette was kind of funny yesterday, but this is much better than it was yesterday. I was a little bit disappointed in it yesterday actually. So this one it tastes like a baked peach with some ice cream on it. Like I don't know how you would manage that. You know, it doesn't taste like a fresh peach. It does taste like something that's come out of a baked dessert, like you would get in a turnover or in a cobbler. And then you get that hint of cream and the little bit of whatever they use to make the crunchy topping. Sort of taste. This is good. This one's got a really mild throat hit. It's nice and smooth going down. If throat hit is a big consideration for you, I know I don't talk about it very much because really for me it's all about the flavor. If throat hit is a big consideration for you, you're either going to want to get this one with a bit of a higher PG ratio to try to bump up that throat hit, or at a higher milligram level. But I love this one. This one's probably getting tanked too. So very nice day for testing juices. You know, a lot of that probably has to do with the fact that I pick my own flavors when I go to try them. But I really actually quite enjoyed all the flavors I had today. Some of them are very unique and you want to give yourself some time to try it. If I had to pick my absolute favorite, like I said, gingerbread, hands down. If I had to pick the one that I like the least, which, you know, when you're picking something you like the least out of 6 things that you like, kind of hard to do. But I guess the one I like the least would probably be the Cheweewii tea. I do tend to like the really bold flavors, and this one is very, very mild and mellow. But from the rest, I have trouble with this one. Curse you, Juggy, for giving me too many tasty juices. My bank account is not going to be happy with you. So, just to wrap up, you know, thank you guys for watching. I enjoy making these videos. It's a lot of fun. But if you guys weren't there to watch them, I wouldn't be making them. You can find me here on my YouTube channel, on www.whackedoutesig.ca, or on my Facebook page. Until then, vape happy. peaches for free.